Name's Olivia Douglas. I'm from thisnotwitholivia.com out of Maryland. How are you today?
Doing very well, Olivia. How are you?
I'm great. It's a pleasure to speak with you today. I appreciate your time. The film is absolutely amazing. I am so excited for everybody else to see it because they surely seem getting better and better and better as the movies come out. So, you've been a
Thank
part
you.
of the Sonic for a long time. So, what keeps you coming back for more?
Oh man. What doesn't keep me coming back for more? I mean, there's the expansion of the story. We get to see more of what Stone's capable of doing. Uh, Getting to work with Jim again on an even larger level. Um, I think for me, it's also because we're never seeing the same thing from Stone. There's always evolution to the character. That's always really attractive. Um, so I think as long as we're always seeing a little bit of something new, I'm always down.
That's exciting, I'm sure, to see it kind of build. So speaking of Jim, is there something that you've learned about him over the years, like that just impresses you or something that's stuck with you to show, how much he loves his acting career?
I mean, just watching him work, like he's so committed to what he does. He cares so wholeheartedly about not just his performance, but story as well. And how does this feed into the story? How can we elaborate more on this scene and what more can we do? Like he's always looking like what more can we do? We haven't quite struck that gold yet. Um, so it's just watching him be so precise and committed.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm sure it's just cool to see it build throughout the films as well. So
Mhm.
you've grown up together in a way with Sonic, so that's pretty cool.
I love that. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Can you tell me how Agent Stone has evolved throughout the Sonic films?
Yeah, I mean, in the first film, we kind of just see him there. He's like a right-hand man. We don't quite really know what he's capable of, and I remember a conversation Jim was having with Jeff, and he brought up that there's got to be a reason why Stone's there, or else Robotnik would just have another you know robot assistant. Um, so we realized quite quickly on the first day of shooting Sonic 1 that Stone had to bring something to the table. Um, so Jim and I knew that, the creatives knew it. So we got to see it a little bit more in Sonic 2, where he's even when he's using the screen for like little makeovers or whatnot, but he's using the gloves. He knows how to use the tech. He built the lab himself. And then in Sonic 3, we see that, oh, right, yeah, he's an agent. He must be capable of other things as well. And so I was really happy that the audience got to see him, be part of a little bit of an action sequence, riding a motorcycle, get a cool suit, um, and get to see the emotional depth that Stone has.
Yeah, the movie definitely had more of an emotional depth to it than I expected.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that in a lot of the reviews. It's not a bad thing at all. It just was way
No,
more.
no.
It was such a cool development from even two to three, just to see. I was like, wow, this took it deep, and so that's super cool. So with that said, is there a common theme or a message that you think that viewers will garner from watching Sonic 3?
I mean, I think the beautiful thing about Sonic 3 is mainly a story about how do you process grief. And that love and friendship is the key, I think. I think what's fascinating about the Sonic films is that if you look at Sonic 1, 2, and 3, they're really stories about the human condition, but spoken through these like little anthropomorphic animals, aliens. Um, I think it really allows us to connect with it. Uh, they're very human stories.
Yeah, I definitely resonate with that. I saw that through the film myself. So it's really neat to hear you say that. And I love that those messages can be communicated in a film to viewers because they're such important
Yeah,
messages and such important, like, I don't necessarily want to say like life lessons, but life experiences, if you will. So
yeah.
yeah, it's really neat. So I have to wrap, but thank you so much for your time today.
Oh,
Hopefully
thank you,
your
Olivia.
and enjoy your weekend.
You too. You too. Thank you so much.
Thank you.